Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2013 BMW 328i. It has 130,163 miles on it. It is in very good shape, especially for having the mileage that it does. The only notable defect on the front is the paint issue here, just under the driver headlight. And it does have some rock chips kind of peppered throughout the lower end of the front bumper. Down here in this lower lip area, it's kind of consistently rock chips peppered throughout there, some under the headlights, and then on the very top of the front bumper and across the front portion of the hood. But the rock chips are very fine. They're very, very small, and if you're at least 6 inches away, they're really not noticeable at all. I'd say overall the front end of this vehicle looks pretty good, especially given the 8 years and 130,000 miles that are on it. Front driver's side fender, good shape. One small scratch there, but that's it. Front driver's side wheel does have some rash, unfortunately, along the lip, but that is very easy and affordable to repair. And the barrel and the face of the spokes are in good shape. The lip is just a small cosmetic flaw. Driver's side mirror does have some rock chips across the front of that and a small scratch there in the center. Looking at the front driver's side door, a little bit of scuffing along the edge here, just under the door handle. Very, very light scuffing. Rear driver's side door, small rock chip there. Otherwise in great shape. Rear driver's side wheel. Again, we do have a little bit of rash along the lip of the wheel. Nothing major or integral, just a little bit of a cosmetic flaw. Looking at the driver's side rear quarter panel, that's in great shape, no issues there. Moving along to the rear of the vehicle, looking at the lower portion of the rear bumper. Lower portion looks good. Then of course here, going into the trunk on the very top of the back bumper, it's a very high wear area, and we do have some chips and scratches, but they are very, very light. Do have a scuff here. Face of the trunk lid looks really good. Do have a small scratch there, but that is it. Top of the trunk lid is in fantastic condition. The wear on the back end of the vehicle is very minimal, and the wear that it has is very superficial and does not stand out. Passenger rear quarter panel does have a small scratch and a small chip there. Again, not very noticeable. Rear passenger side, we do have rash on this wheel along the lip as well. But again, just like the others, the spokes and the barrel, the important parts are in great shape, just a small cosmetic issue. Rear passenger door, scuff along the center here, and a small chip there. Otherwise in good condition. Front passenger door, some scratches here in the center, and a small mark there. We also have some chips on the body line there, parallel with the door handle. I should say in line with the door handle rather. Passenger mirror, we do have some rock chips on the face of the mirror. Very small and superficial, but they are there. Front passenger fender. No defects there. The front passenger wheel, again, just like the other three, there is rash around the lip, but the strength and the integrity of the wheel is not compromised, just a small cosmetic flaw. Go ahead and walk around the vehicle from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall quality of the vehicle. It's easy to make a vehicle sound like it's in worse condition than it really is by pointing out every defect that it has. However, We do that in total transparency at Exotic Motorsports to give our out-of-state buyers the confidence and peace of mind they need to purchase a vehicle sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around a vehicle from a 1 foot distance is more indicative of the condition of the vehicle and what defects you might notice on a day-to-day basis, because you're not going to comb over every flaw the vehicle has every time you get in and out of the car. So this will kind of show you what you might or might not notice on a day-to-day basis if you were to own it. So although I did point out a number of flaws, they are, in my opinion, very superficial and not significant, and the majority of those you would very easily overlook on a day-to-day basis. So here on the interior, we do have very nice black leather interior with red contrast stitching. We do have one-touch windows for all 4 doors, power folding mirrors, power adjustable memory seats that are heated, twilight sensing headlights, very nice leather seats. Driver's seat is in impeccable condition, as is the driver door panel. Push button start. Also has auto start stop. It's nice to have. Here on the gauge cluster, you can see that there are no warning lights. It does have navigation and Bluetooth, dual zone automatic climate control with heated seats, different driving modes, traction control. And here we have the infotainment system menu controls. Cup holders are in great shape. They're not nasty or beat up or anything. The only wear I've seen on the interior of the vehicle is the P for the park button on the shifter has been worn off a little bit. Just ever such a small amount of wear on the top of the steering wheel. The rest of the steering wheel is in fantastic shape. No issues anywhere else. All of the buttons except for the park button are intact and look great. None of the other buttons have any flaws. Auto dimming rear view mirror with compass and universal garage door remote programmed under there. Front passenger seat is in excellent condition. Pretty much the upholstery in its entirety in the interior of this car is in excellent condition. Passenger door panel looks great. The dash is not sun faded or cracked, worn, or damaged in any way. The dash looks great. Back seats are also in exceptional shape. No flaws in the back. It does have a sunroof as well. Power sunroof. Controls for it there. And it does have an emergency communication system there, as noted by the SOS button. Very nice red metal trim going across the center of the dash. Looks very nice. Let's go ahead and have a look at the engine bay. Hood release on the BMW is kind of goofy. You have to release it twice. It has 2 separate latches, but that does eliminate the need of moving a mechanical latch with your finger. So you can just lift up after it's been actuated twice, which is super convenient. So here we have our 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. Very smooth, consistent idle. Sounds very healthy, runs and drives great. Shifts very smooth, it rides very smooth too, but still puts down a very healthy amount of torque, whereas the car doesn't feel like it struggles to move under its own power. It still has that nice kind of German sporty feel to it, to where although it may be an economy sedan geared towards practicality and fuel economy, you still do get enough power to where it doesn't quite feel like an economy sedan. Sounds very healthy, and I'm sure has a ton of life left in it. And that is our 2013 BMW 328i. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out the sales listing on our website. You can find that at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.